back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about something that you've all been asking about as you've seen it in a lot of our videos over the past 2 years, and that is the Tango Tactical Russian-made denim chest rig. I'm going to tell you all about it. I've got two different models here. One I've had for quite a long time that it's really starting to show its age, and the brand new model. And I'm going to tell you where you can find them. There's only one place in the US that you can find these, and we're going to get into all that in today's video. Stick around. Before we get into this chest rig, I want to tell you about Third Pin Threads. It's the only way to support the channel right now. We don't do Patreon or anything like that. If you feel like you want to support the channel, I feel like you should get something for your cash. So we sell merch. We have awesome t-shirts, and we have a bunch of hats that hit not too long ago, and we still have some in stock. Our very limited quantity leather patch hats. This one happens to have our RPK outline. And some of you made a good point on one of the last videos that depending on where you work or whatever, it's not a good idea to have like gun stuff on your clothing. So we have the brand new leather patch hat with our Third Pin logo. Very classy looking hat. It doesn't scream gun stuff, but you're still getting a good hat and you're supporting the channel. We also have my favorite in stock still, our neon yellow AKM outline with the Third Pin Threads logo. We have our Crink wide out still in stock, very cool. Back by popular demand, our OD green AKM layout. Also back by popular demand, you guys really liked the baby blue on black with the gray background, so that one's back just because you guys kept asking. All these hats are Richardson snapbacks. Those are some of the best quality trucker hats money can buy, and the price is actually really nice on these things. Anyway, thanks for supporting the channel if you do end up picking up one of these hats, and it's greatly appreciated. Back to the chest rig. I actually took a class with Center T a couple years ago. I mean, damn, it's almost been like 3 years ago. Center T, if you don't know who that is, they are probably some of the baddest AK instructors on the planet. Unfortunately, they operate out of Russia. They are true Russians with ex-military experience, and very rarely do they get to come over to this country on work visas and train us dopey Americans on how to use a very capable platform that is the AK. Leading up to that class, I was watching a lot of the Center T content, and I noticed that these guys were using a lot of denim gear. They had denim plate carriers, they had some denim waistbands with pouches, and I'll show you that later. But I don't know, at the time I was just like, damn dude, I've never seen denim gear. It's cool. And I've never been a gear junkie. I'm gonna say a bunch of stuff in this video that's probably totally wrong, because I've never been that into plate carriers and, you know, chest rigs. Usually I'm like a type 56 $30 Chinese chest rig guy all day, or I just put my G codes on my hip. But the way this looked drew me into it a little bit, so I would send the guys messages like, man, where do you get that stuff? Is it available stateside? And back then it was not at all available stateside. It was extremely difficult to get. We take the class. Dima was an awesome instructor. He was using this gear the entire time, and I was just so infatuated with it. At the end of the class, you know, they're giving out awards. Dima pulls this exact chest rig out of a box, calls me to the front, and gave it to me. Just totally gave it to me, just as like a gift. And he gave gifts to a lot of the guys in class, and we were giving them gifts. Like, he liked personalized license plates, so some of us brought some like Texas license plates to him, and he brought them back to Russia, and he's like a gearhead, so they're all over his walls. And he actually gave me this because I showed so much interest in it leading up to the class. I didn't stop bugging him about it, and completely blew me away. This is actually a product made by Tango Tactical over there, and it's one guy, it's his business. He does all the sewing, packages, sends it. I mean, it's a one guy business, a very small business, so a little hard to believe when you see how well this stuff's made. This is his first attempt at a chest rig, and it's very different than the one I'm wearing. This is a new late model that is currently available today. It's denim, so as I've started to wear it, it's gotten wet many times, gotten wet, dried. Some of the sewing bits are starting to fray, but it looks like a worn out pair of stonewashed jeans in a couple of places because it wears like a pair of your favorite jeans, right? I get asked about this chest rig more than anything else I've ever worn, ever. You know, we love Davronov chest rigs. That stuff's awesome, and expect a video on that very soon. But this denim chest rig is definitely a no-nonsense plate carrier. and it's just badass. So clearly it has MOLLE on the front and the back, so any MOLLE attachments that you want to put on this thing will absolutely work, but they do make their own mag carriers that are very nice and work really well with AK mags. They definitely fit 7.62 by 3.9 mags. Of course, I'm wearing AK-74 mags, and yes, they fit AR-15 mags just fine. Really good retention. They're really smooth coming in and out. Take one out here, put it back in. Very easy. A lot of plate carriers and mag holsters just do not work well with 7.62 by 3.9, but these work really, really well. On the back side of the plate carrier, they give you a little bit of Velcro for some more of your favorite patches. So of course we got Kyber Customs and Fuller Phoenix, but it's just loaded with MOLLE, just nice, clean. You can hold a plate in the rear and in the front, obviously. Just a good looking, lightweight, minimalist, in my opinion, chest rig. Sorry for the side boob. The cummerbund here is actually elastic. It's very stretchy, as you can see there. And you have a little bit of Velcro here in case you want to attach anything else that's like a quick release. Maybe you have a tourniquet pouch you want to put on there, something to hold some scissors, a pocket knife pouch, whatever that you want to rip off quickly. This was his first attempt at it. You would basically lift up on this guy here. It's all Velcro. You have Velcro here, right? So because these cummerbunds on the side are stretchy, you would basically pull it until it's tight, wrap it in. It's held on with Velcro. Same thing on this side, pull it in until it's tight. And now you have Velcro on this side, so when you lay your carrier down, your mag carrier, seals everything in. And because those cummerbunds are stretchy, like I said, you can really pull them tight and stretch them in to adjust how thick or thin you might be around that area. And if you did want to put your plates in, you would do it right in there, smack it back down, and be good to go. So that is the old chest rig, and I have a lot of miles on this one, a ton. And just look at the patina on this thing. How it started to wear, started to dull out in some areas, starting to get a little frayed, you know? But to me, it's gotten better with age. It looks like a used pair of jeans, which is awesome. But if you are looking to get one today, well, you're gonna go to fullak.com. It's called Kalash. My good buddy Tufu is the only guy importing these things. Otherwise, I'm not really sure how you would get one. But the good news is, since they're already here, if you want one right now, I'm gonna put the link down below in the description. Go click on it if they are in stock. He runs out of stock sometimes. You gotta give him some time to build that stock back up. If they're in stock, you'd probably have it within a week, which is awesome. Back in the day, it was impossible to even think about getting one of these things, so it's just cool that they have a distributor here in the States. So what you're looking at now is the new updated model. Still denim, okay, it's a little bit of a darker denim, and it comes in different colors. You can actually get this awesome denim color, or just for a color reference, I have one of their OD green mag pouches here, which is a very updated model that even has some Velcro up top. Very cool. And attaches the exact same way that these do, but just for color reference, that is what they look like. Over time, he has even made new products for these things. He has a small med pouch here that has this cool way to deploy, open it up. It has places on the inside for tourniquets, scissors, anything, as you can see there. There's elastic areas that will hold things, gauze, whatever you want to try to put in there, and of course, it's got a really cool medical insignia on there, and it's MOLLE capable. So the new chest rig, what has changed? Quite a bit actually. So I'm gonna lower the camera, get you up close, and I'll show you what's new and what you would get if you bought one of these today. The way he has the mag pouches attached is a little bit different. So you have these two tabs here, pull it up. You could totally separate it and take it off. So now you have a better look of what's going on here. You have this little pouch, this little flap here, that's got Velcro here. Basically what's going on here is this piece here will couple to that piece there. Stick it on, lay this flap down to couple onto that piece, And we're back in business. One thing you're gonna notice on the cummerbund on the side, the elastic, you still have that stretchy elastic, right? But he's given you pistol mag holsters all the way around. It was just free real estate, so it's kind of cool how we did that. And you have a little bit of molly here, but you could just take your favorite pistol mag, stick it in. Same thing here. There you go. You have 6 places to add pistol mags from the get-go. The internal padding is really not changed much. Still just as comfortable, feels about the same. It's as comfortable as the first one. Doesn't feel like any heavier to me, still feels like a pretty minimal chest rig. Of course, on the back side, what you're going to see, you have another one of those removable flaps that you could totally kit out with med pouches, whatever. So this is what I mean, you can have several of these. Have this totally kitted out with medical stuff. You know, swap it out there, rip this off, swap this on here with tourniquets and everything, just depending on what you want to do. You can have a few of these totally set up. Stick them on, rip this off, very modular. Another big change that you're going to see here are on the straps and actually how they adjust. You're going to pull that up, take some of this slack back that way to have more droop, or as I have it pulled up quite a bit, laying it down to really cinch this thing up high on my chest. And then you can also tuck these ends under these loops, just as a little bit of added reassurance that they're not going to get ripped off when you're running around doing stuff. All right, guys, I also want to show you the really cool mag belt that they offer. So it's just like any other belt. This is just like my G-code belt. It's the same thing really on basically how it's set up. You have a really nice Cobra buckle up front. This is pretty much the standard these days for holster belts or belts that are going to hold up your mags. You have an inner adjustable belt that is Velcro. This outer belt basically just sticks on the outside of the Velcro. It does not go through your loops. Come together, buckle it, fully adjustable for your waistline, and it's denim. Check that out. I have 2 holsters set up on this side and the very cool pistol mag holster. Also denim. Because this belt goes all the way around your waist, it's infinitely adjustable. Your waistline, where you're going to put your mag holsters. If you're a left-handed shooter, obviously all of your mag holsters are going to be on this side. You can put medical pouches on the back of this thing, whatever you want to do, and it's all MOLLE, so even if you already have a bunch of attachments for whatever chest rig or belt you're running now, you can put it all on this. These mag pouches are just awesome for AK mags. They come out so smooth. They go in just as easy. The most difficult mag to find pouches for, AK-47 7.62 mag with a spine, so like metal mags. Typically the way I find works better is to kind of lead with your rear locking tab. Goes right in, pulls right out, right in. Awesome. Anyway, guys, that's some Tango Tactical gear that you might not have known about, but certainly a lot of you have been very interested in. Everything from a chest rig that I am telling you I have ran quite a bit. If there were flaws, I would tell you, but it's just been great. It's been 100%. I'm going to keep running this old one. Luckily, we have 2 now, so if Rachel wants to start, wearing chest rigs, which it's going to be difficult to make her do, we'll put the older one on her since it seems to be just a little bit more compact. I mean, just a little bit. But I love all the upgrades that the newer model has. It's pretty badass. And hopefully, guys, you enjoyed this video. As I said before, if you want to get some of this stuff, go to fullak.com. That link will be right down below. It is the only way to get Tango Tactical stuff in this country that I know of. Tufu at Kalash Stash is the exclusive importer of this awesome brand, this awesome company, this awesome gear. And I'm happy to finally tell you guys about it in depth. So hopefully I've shown you guys some footage of us just ripping and tearing using these chest rigs at competitions, just going out to the range and blasting. It's really been great. Don't forget, guys, if you want to support the channel, go by thirdpinthreads.com. That link is also down below. Get a hat, get a t-shirt, get something cool. Obviously, we like aesthetics around here since we're running DENIM Chest Rigs. We like cool hats and t-shirts too, so we started selling them. And that's how you can help support the channel. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll definitely see you next time.